everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Fenneko, Community Manager here at Ultima Online for Broadsword Online Games. And you're here for another play with me. Before we get started, I just want to remind everyone to please hit that follow button, subscribe button, and more importantly, that like button. It really helps us out in the algorithm so that when you search Ultima Online, we're at the top of that list. Also, don't forget to check us out on all of our social media accounts. It's where we're going to post all sorts of fun, interactive stuff and so much more. Don't forget to check out UO.com, your #1 source of all things Ultima Online. And heck, while you're there, go ahead and sign up for the newsletter so you stay in the know about UO. Then be sure to check out the forum. If you have an active play account, all you have to do is sign in like you normally do with your account. Boom, you're in. You can ask questions, answer questions, report bugs, and so much more. Finally, join us on the Discord where you can talk with us live. And we've got some great stuff going on there, as well as some interactive stuff. We've got the 5 on Friday stuff going on, as well as a whole bunch of other stuff. And of course, it's where you saw us do all of our giveaways. So you don't want to miss out on those especially. So join us on the Discord. All right. Hello, Ronan. Hello, everyone. I know it has been... It's been a hot minute. Last Friday, I was ill, so I was unable to stream. Unfortunately, the stomach flu is no fun, so I wasn't able to stream like I had initially planned. Doing okay now. I think... Yeah, I know, Ronan. It's yucky stuff. I think now the secondary part of that is just kind of hitting me. And so I think I'm starting to come down with that cold-like flu. I'm not sure yet. Weather has been more than crazy here. So, yeah, it could also be because of that, 100%. So. Calvas flu. Hello, Kaltenberg. Yes. Yeah, it's been yucky. So I do not, I always say, you know what? I don't wish, the stomach flu. And I know that's not the actual name for it. So for everybody that sits there and says, that's not, there's no such thing as stomach. I know it's a different term and I can never remember it. I've been told it probably 1,000 times in my lifetime. I don't remember it. In any case, I had the stomach flu. I don't wish it on my worst enemies, So yeah, it's never good. Yes, Kaltenberg, good vibes. Machete, not that kind. But the cold part, yeah, that seems to be kind of, I think, what's hitting me now. But yeah, no, not that kind. But yeah, the stomach flu, it's nasty business. Nobody likes it. Yeah, stomach virus. Yeah. That stuff's no good, let me tell you. Let's just put it this way. It feels like every, thing you've had, you just have regrets about. Everything you've eaten, you just now have regrets that you've eaten it because you're like, you don't want to taste it twice. How about that? Does that make more sense? Yeah, we won't get into it anymore because it's gross. Anyways, we're gonna start this off now. Today words are hard. Today, of course, we are on the Europa Shard, as you can see right there. Yes, Machete, that one. Yes, Kaltenberg, yes. Yeah, oh, did the auction end already? Did the auction end already? We might have missed it already. It doesn't shock me, to be perfectly honest. It wouldn't shock me. Sometimes their auctions go really fast. Yes, Machete, absolutely. Yeah, their auctions. Yeah, I know. Again, their auctions go so fast sometimes. Let me see. Has the auction ended already? Let me make sure I'm in the right chat too. Yeah, I'm in general. Okay. I mean, if it has, then yeah, they are. They are. They're like 6 hours, I think. I want to say 6 hours. I'm not 100%. I always get that wrong because they have daylight savings too, but it's like at a different time. It's like they do it at a different point, like a later point than we do. So for a while, like we start to catch up with them, and then like it changes again. So I always get it wrong. The only one I know for absolute sure is I know Japan is 13 hours ahead. That much I know for a fact. So that much I know. Metric system time. You know, funny enough, I didn't used to know Fahrenheit for a long time. I didn't know Fahrenheit because I grew up on Celsius because of Canada. Yeah. So every now and again, the accent slips in. Yeah. True. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to guess, yeah, there's no auction today. I mean, it's not... I don't know about that one, Kaltenberg, but... I don't know about that one. I don't think I could. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it slips in. I will admit, sometimes it slips in there. No, I'm not. I'm not. I just spent very long time. Minnesota accent. Okay, yeah. All right. Fair enough. No, Kaltenberg. No, I'm not. We just very, very quickly, my dad got offered a job there at a hospital, and so he took it, and we were there for quite some time. That's it. But yeah, I've lived in a lot of places. I'll tell you, the one accent you won't hear out of me is the Californian accent, and that's just because I just don't have it. Hello, Blue. Hiya times 2. So, we can go to Britain Mint. So I know, pardon me. Oh gosh, my biggest fear is I'm going to lose my voice. And then one of these streams, all you're going to hear is squeaking. Just hi, everybody. God, oh. Like a bagpipe, yeah. This is so we're on Classic UO, and that's the Reptilon and Classic UO. He's just a happy little guy. You're from California, Keltenberg? Almost looks like you're not even writing it. Yeah, like the your position kind of like above the wings. So no, I'm not. No. Yeah, I've heard so many people tell me I have an interesting accent. It's hard to kind of pinpoint. Oh, yeah. Some people feel that way. I think he looks like a happy little baby dragon to me. To me, he looks like a happy little baby dragon. I love him. He's a happy little baby dragon. So, Friday. Little flappy guy. Yep. Second generation. Oh, wow. Okay. So, Friday, initially the plan was Friday, we were going to do Bagball. Hopefully. Oh, okay. Enhanced version. He's just like a green reptile-looking dragon, like a green gecko with wings. Yeah, I know. I like the classic version of him. He just looks like a happy little dragon. I love him. He's cute. A lot of people forget about the Reptilon, and he's a cute little guy. He's a happy little guy. So yeah, Friday, initially the plan was we were going to play some Bagball. So, I mean, we can still play some Bagball. That is still on the table. I'm not sure if everybody is, because I know a lot of people were kind of preparing for that and getting ready to have a good time doing that. Unfortunately, things... You want to play Bagball? Yeah, unfortunately, things happen the way they did. So we can go back and play. We can go play Bagball. We were going to play it on Catskills. We were going to play Bagball on Catskills because that seems to be a good hub to play. So yeah. So give me a sec, because we don't want our stuff, kind of spammed out there. There we go. Catskills. There we go. There we go. Cool beanies. I'm going to get off the tiger, though, because you can't see it anyways when I'm riding it. So it's kind of moot point, you know what I'm saying? And somehow, my lantern, poofed. I don't know what happened, but my lantern, poofed. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Oh, somebody turned out my candle. Oh, well. So, Bagball and Catskills. There is a Bagball area, and you gotta go... You know what? I'm just gonna buy a horse. There is, I have my tiger, but the problem is, I could ride it. You can see it on the stream. It's just you won't be able to see it anywhere else. Let's see. A cat for Catskills. You just can't see it if you're in game for some reason. In game, it doesn't look like I'm riding anything. I think it's just, like I said, I think it's just because of the body type. I think that's why. There we go. So you go to Malice, you go to Luna. Let's see. Hey, Charlie. Does it require cat skills to ride a tiger? Ha ha ha. Tigers are new to you? Oh yeah, they've been around. They've been around a while. Yeah, they're a vet reward. They've been around. They're a high vet reward though. They're a high vet reward. Trying to think the year. I want to say after it's 15. I was gonna say about 14. I was going to say about 14, but that is entirely possible. I'm trying to remember. You can buy a Bagball. I don't remember where you buy a Bagball. It's been ages since I've even seen one. Oh no, that's not it. Backgammon dice. There it is. There we go. Bagball. Woohoo! We got our bagball. I'm just gonna put that there. 12 years since you played? Wow. Yeah, lots of good stuff. You want one? I mean, the great thing about these pets is you don't have, like, anybody can really ride them. It's a container. Yeah, it is. It's a container. So you go out, Luna, you go out the southern entrance of Luna, and it's just like literally, it's just right here. Super close. All right. So if you want to play Bagball, Catskills, southern exit of Luna, just a little bit down. You know what? I'm going to pull my map over so you can kind of see. There we are, right there. Oh my goodness. Like the spam bots are like just getting really bad this time. I swear to goodness. Why? So a lot of times people put something really heavy in there so that you can't pick it up. That way, when you play Bagball, you don't accidentally pick it up. So yeah, that's why. Yep. And if you just want to watch, there's plenty of seats in the stands. You're welcome to come in. It's on. So yeah, you can just come on over. But yeah, you generally speaking, you're supposed to put something really heavy in there so you cannot pick it up. But the problem is I'd never make it here if I did. I would never make it here. It would take me forever to get here. So, all right, I'll leave it up there for just another second or two so that anybody that wants to come watch or come play. Yeah, if you've never played Bagball, you know what? It's kind of like, it's like soccer. The difference is the difference is that you don't, you're not actually kicking the ball. You're picking it up. Okay. You're picking it up and you're putting it down somewhere. So the idea is you put the Bagball goes in the middle here, and then I need to get it to this goal. They need to get it to this goal. And what happens is you pick it up, you pick it up, you pick it up, you pick it up, and you try and get it in this goal. Once you do that, it gets put back in the middle. We start over again. But this time, the opponent, whoever got it in the goal, the opposite person gets to start. And that's how you play. So we both start in the middle, and then, yeah, we go from there. So that's basically how it's played. Super easy. And you can go to as many points as you want. And I think it's super fun. I don't know. We just started playing it last week. I don't know why I never started playing it long before this. I mean, people have said it was fun. I don't know why I didn't. Like, I missed out. Like, genuinely, I missed out. I really did. I really, really wish I would have done it, like, years ago, because it is so much fun. But, it is what it is. Moving on from there, it is what it is. So, we're just going to play it. We're just going to play it. And we're going to have a good time. We're just going to have a great time. And, yeah. All right. I don't know whose bag that is. Is that your bag? I got a bag ball. I got an actual bag ball. Yeah. All right. Pick up your baggie, if that one's yours. Oh, I have one. Yeah, I have one. See? All right. All right. Okay, you got to get in the middle here. You got to get in the middle. All right, there we go. All right. And are you ready? Uh-oh. Started already, huh? But see, it's basically how fast can you click and drag. Yay! Whee! See, now it gets picked up and put in the center. Hey, Charlie. I think the idea was that the reason why was so that, like I said, you could put something heavy in it, and that would prevent a person from actually picking it up, rather than just making it heavy. I think. I'm not 100% on that, though. All right, you can go. I start from back here because I got the goal, so you get kind of a haha. Yay! That's 2. So does what? Someone just said you can't catch me covers as they take off with the ball. All right. You can't carry it. No. You can't carry it. You got to move with it. See, you got to stop and you got to move. You can't carry it. See? You have to stop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yay! That's 3. Yeah, it's kind of like soccer, but it's just because you can't really kick it. So you just kind of stop, pick it up, stop, pick it up, stop, pick it up, drop it, stop, pick it up, drop it. And that's how it works. Super easy. But I think that's why it's super... You were playing football. I think that's why they weigh it down so you can't walk with it because it's too heavy. So that it's harder to move. You can't move it as far. The more weight on it, obviously, it makes a difference. Ooh. Ooh. Oi. Ah. Woo. 4. And usually you go to 5, so that's when you have... That's when that's like the end of the game, and then you can start a new game or whatever. All right. Potential match point. There we go. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Yay. Okay, hi. Hello, welcome, welcome. Yay. But that's how it's played. Yay, good game. I think, you know, playing with playing with the I think with the Japanese players, like they taught me how to really play. Aw, thank you. They taught me how to really play, and like I like had to learn how to click fast. So it was like, ooh. Aw. So yeah. If anybody else wants to play Bagball, we're here. We're Catskills, as you can see right there. Catskills. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I find like if you play like I don't want to say play Bagball like in your house, but if you like have something heavy, like I think because here's the thing, when you have something super heavy, you're constantly worried about it decaying super fast. So you're like, I have to move it quick. I have to move it quick. So you're constantly picking up and moving it because you're like, I don't want it to decay. I don't want it to decay. So I think if you were to practice with like something like that in your house, you probably could get really fast at moving stuff. That's just my 2 cents on it. Like, you would get really quick at like, learning to play it really quick. I mean, it's an easy game, obviously, but it's fun. It's fun. But, last week, what was it? Last week, Thursday? Wednesday or Thursday? I think it was Wednesday, maybe. When we played, and we watched, the one, I don't remember their name, but they were playing, and they were so fast. They were so fast. Like, you couldn't keep up. You couldn't keep up. Some people are just super fast with clicking the mouse. But it's one of the many games that you can play in UO. There are, like, games you can play in UO. And I think so many people forget about it. They forget that you can play these games. Yeah. Yeah, they're like 10 times faster than I am. So it's like, man, it gets the blood pumping. Let me tell you. No, there's so many games that you can play inside UO too. So, I mean, I've been training. You know, maybe just a little bit. Yeah, it's you can play backgammon, checkers, chess. I mean, there's dice that you can play. Well, that one slide. There's also the casino. There's also the casino. I don't think people, like, I don't think a lot of people really know about the casino. I mean, like, how many of you all, you know, watching right now, how many of you all have actually been to the casino? I mean, honestly. Yes, there's a casino. There is a casino in UO. Well, thank you so much, Ronan. You've never been to the casino? You've never been to the... See? A lot of people have not been to the casino. Why am I doing that? So, I'll tell you what. We're going to go to the casino. Let me see if I... Ooh. Can I get there? Might be fire, I think, is the closest to it. Let me double check. I want to say it's fire is the closest to it. But I don't want to put myself in a position where I'm not going to be able to get back either. Because I won't. I'll need help getting back, obviously. Let me make sure. Yep, Fortune's Resorts. It is near... Yeah, I think it's Fire Dungeon. I do believe so. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Whoop. Let's try this. Dungeon Fire. Oh, maybe I don't have access to this one. Maybe that's why. That would explain a lot, wouldn't it? I think there's one up here that you can access that is public access. Dungeon Fire. No, it is not this one. I know what one I'm thinking of. Oh, poo. Let's see. Getting back. There is a way to get back. Ooh, great. I'm blind. Yeah. Give me a second. There's a way to get back. Yeah, you know what? I always get it mixed up because I think, oh, Fire, Fire Island, Dungeon Fire. I always get them mixed up. It drives me crazy. It honestly does. It drives me crazy. Short trip. I know. But yeah, it... All right, let me see here. It's been a while since I have been stuck on Fire Island. A while. I know there's a way through the dungeon. I could swear there was another way through this way. I swear there was. I could be wrong. Like I said, it's been a hot while since I was on Fire Island. See, I think the thing is I have it, like I have it in my, my rune book as somewhere else. No. He's gonna give me a ship recall rune. I may have to go through the dungeon. Oof. Alright. Yeah, the casino's been around a while. Let me pull up the map here. Like I said, it's been a hot while since I've been stuck in fire. Thankfully, I'm invulnerable. Otherwise, this would be one heck of a trip, huh? Would help if I pulled the map to the side so I could actually see. There we go. Not having my lantern doesn't help, by the way, fire steeds. A hot while, yeah. It's been a while since I've been here. Oh my goodness. I don't have my lantern. I don't know what happened to it. I think it just disappeared forever. It's gone. Lost to the ages. I mean, if nothing else, we do have the, you know, I'm stuck option that we can use to get out of here. My goodness, it has been too long since I've been down here. Is that the exit way? I have been known to use it. You know, because I think so many people forget that it's there. Is that the way? No, that isn't. I think it's one of these corners, I think. But yeah, you want to tame fire steeds. This is where you go for fire steeds. I love fire steeds. I think they're so pretty. They're underrated. Yeah, you can't use it a lot. You can't use it a lot, but I mean, it's there for a reason, right? Nope. Heck yeah. Always learning. Like I said, you know, the other thing is fire steeds. Yeah, fire steeds, they're so underrated in my opinion. Is it in here? Really? No. Okay. Oh, goodness. I told you, it's sneaking up. That cold. It's sneaking up on me. I'm gonna have to drink lots of green tea. Lots and lots of green tea, I think. Oh. Should actually pay attention to where I'm actually going instead of, you know, just running around. Oh, man. Heck yeah. You know what? I think I'm thinking of Fell. Oh. That just makes this even more complicated. Grr. Arg. There's a way to get over there. Penalties of not having a rune book. There it is. Ha! Ha! Thank you, Kaltenberg. Yes! Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha 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 ha! It just took me a while. Lost Lands. It just took me a while. Ooh, wrong way. Wait, no. Right way, I think. I knew we were going to get there. We just had to get to the Lost Lands. Yeah, because we're close to Papua now. Giant toads. I think, Blue, you were looking for giant toads at one point. Lost Lands. Ah! See, I knew I'd make it eventually. I just had to figure out where I was. Papua is one of those cities where I don't think a lot of people pay attention to either. What in the world? No, that's the... I don't think a lot of people go to Papua either. Do. Ha ha! Look at that. Ha! See? Ah, I told ya. Now I just got to remember. I think what I was thinking of is the Abyss. I think. You know, sometimes. See, this is the problem when you have a rune book all the time and you don't pay attention and you just are like, you know, I can just use a rune. That takes me straight there. And then you're like, oh, right. Grr. All right. Let me double check, though. 'Cause... All right. Underworld. That's what I was thinking of. Underworld. Ha! Not Abyss. Underworld. Ha! Took me a moment. I was staring at the map. Just staring at the map, and I was like, I know it's there. So, yeah, this is the nice wedding area that they have here. It's a beautiful area too. But this is the casino. Yeah, I know, Ronan. Yep, you did point that out. Yeah, this is the casino. And there's a hitching post here because you can't bring pets in. It is locked. Or is it? So she's the drinks girl. Here you are, hon. See? You can get a nice drink. Oh, you can't see my bag. Nice drink there. Mug of Fortune's Fire grog. See? No, you can't bring pets in. Yep, this is Fortune Fire's casino. It's a cool little place. So you can sit down. There you go. See? Okay, so there's the dice. Okay, place 3 equal-sized bets. Enter the amount you want a single bet to be. Your initial bet will be 3 times that amount. The dealer will then roll 3 dice. You may then choose to pull back one of your bets or let it ride. Ooh, that went down too fast. Oh. The dealer rolls a 4th die. You may then choose to pull back a 2nd bet. Finally, the dealer rolls a 5th die. Your payout depends on the results of your roll. 5 of a kind, 80 to 1. 4 of a kind, 3 to 1. Straight pays 2 to 1. Full house, 3 to 2. 3 of a kind plays 1 to 1. Fractional win amounts for 3-2 payouts will be rounded down. So, yeah, you gotta visit the cashier. You gotta buy chips. So, and they kind of give you an idea of how it works. See, you get free beverages from them. You can just any of these drink people, you can just be like, hey, I need a drink. And yeah. There it is. So you buy chips. So let's buy 10 chips. Okay. So now we go over here. And we go, okay, I'm going to bet 5 chips. Okay. Oh, that's right. It has to be. So I'm going to bet 4 chips. Oh, wait. Oh. Invalid bet amount. Oh, maybe you can only bet 1 at a time? There you go. Yeah. All right. So we got a 3, a 4, and a 3. So let's see. Let's let it ride. We've got 2 of a kind right now. We still got 2 of a kind. So we could get 3 of a kind. So you let it ride again. Have you ever played the game Yahtzee? It's very similar. I lost 3. Yep. So, and now we can bet another. All right. We've got 2 of a kind. We're going to let it ride. We still only got 2 of a kind. Let's let it ride. Why not? Dang. Yep. So we'll bet 1 more. We don't have any chips left. See, we've only got 4 chips left. So we're going to bet 1. Ooh. We got 4, 5, 6. We could get a straight. Oh, we've got 2 of a kind. Well, we might get 3 of a kind. Aw. I lost. I got 1 chip left. So you see how, you see how easy it is, like, to lose at this? So let's see. Let's buy chips. Let's buy 100 chips. Okay? We're going to go over here. How are we again? We are at Fortune's Fire Casino, and a lot of people said they'd never been here before. This is on Fire Island, near Underworld. So you come here, and you can bet to your heart's content. Well, unless you have no more gold. So, okay, we're going to bet 1 more again. I'm going to roll the dice. Oh, we've got 2 of a kind again. Let's let it ride. Ooh, we got 3, 4, 5. We're not going to get a... Well, we could get a... I think it has to be all 5 dice have to be. So, all right. Aww. All right. Do it again. It collects Fenneko's bet. All right, we've got 2 of a kind. Let's let it ride again. Ooh. Oh, man. We could get 3 of a kind. We did! Yay! We got 3 of a kind! Finally! Woohoo! Yay! We got 3 of a kind. So we won, the chips that we got back. Hello, the Candyman. Hello. So, let's increase our bet. Let's do 2 chips now. All right. 2 chips each. All right. 3, 4, 6. Ooh, we could get a 5 or a 2. That'd work. Ooh. Well, we could still get 3 of a kind. Let's go one more time. Yay! Woohoo! Heck yeah. Heck yeah, Lion. Let's live life dangerously. Heck yeah. Look at that. Woohoo. All right, let's go. Let's do 3. We're getting up there. We're going to try it again. Oh. We could get a 2. We did. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could get a 5 and get a straight. We could get a 5 and get a straight. We could get a 5 and get a straight. Ooh. Let it ride. What? 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 Heck yes, we did. Heck yeah, we did. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. Lady Luck is smiling on us now, so we got to go to 4. 4 chips. All right. We got a 2, a 2, and a 3. Okay. Let's let it ride. See what happens. Ooh. 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 Ah. Where do you recommend going solo to make some, I'm assuming gold. I need to buy some stuff, but things are a lot more expensive than you remember. So, you need to buy a lottery ticket. Oh no, I didn't pull my bet. No. Oh man. I would, you know what? The easiest way to make gold, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, EM events, there's always a lot of EM events going on, and I mean, let me see if I can pull up something, just a second. All right. All right. So let's see what EM events are going on today. The event calendar. Let's see what our EM events are going on today. So we have the 13th. Oh, of course. There are no EM events today. There are no EM events today. Got some old collectibles. That's a good way to do it. I would go to Atlantic if you're going to sell them. I don't know what shard you're on. Atlantic is going to be your best bet. Otherwise, you can go to the selling area in Discord. Used to work the price difference for arrows and bolts between cities. Yeah, that was another old way to do it too. You play Pacific. So, are you part of the Discord? Okay, so what I would do is in the Discord, there is a buy-sell trade channel. Post what you're selling there because it goes across it goes across the shards. So that way, you know, let's say somebody from Atlantic or Great Lakes or, you know, wherever decides, oh, you have what I want, you know, they can, you know, use like transfer shield, bring the gold over, or if they have the gold there, they can, you know, transfer the item over, you know, whatever the case may be. There is also the ongoing event right now. If you are able to get certain items, people are paying, you know, for people to grab those items. I don't know how much. Like, I know for a while people were selling the actual, you know, drop items that, you know, you exchange for points, but you've been doing the siege thing at Honesty? Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's a good way to make some gold is basically you can take, you can purchase certain things. How many points do you have? How many points have you racked up with the trader there? Okay, so you have 75. So what you can also do is post that you have 75 points. And what you can do is find out how much each point is valued on your shard. So whatever, what the drop item is, the siege item that goes into your pack. Find out how much that's worth. Now multiply that times 75. That's how much you have. So if somebody says, okay, well, I want this, it's 50 points, you can take that times 50. That's how much they should give you as far as, currency is concerned. So you can do that one. But again, what I would do is I would definitely post to the buy, sell, trade and just post, hey, I have 70 points on Pacific, if you need something up to 75 points, I'm willing to, purchase this item for you, but each point is X amount of gold. So, and then just lay it out really, really easy. So if I don't know, let's say each drop item's worth 100K each, then, 100K times, 75, I mean, that's the quickest way if you're going to make gold. That is going to be the absolute quickest way you can make gold really fast. Otherwise, yeah, selling old items. Like I said, EM events. There is an EM event tomorrow on Drakenfels. That's during the afternoon time. Yeah, I'm sure there technically is. I don't necessarily farm gear myself. I know if you do champ spawns, I don't know how good, I don't know what kind of character you have or how how well built your character is. I've seen people, basically nearly solo a champ spawn. So, I mean, if you can do that, champ spawns are a good way to get gold too, because you can get a ton of gold with the champ spawn and then sell, what you get off of that. You have a tamer mage that I mean, but I need to tame. My old tamers are, okay. Yeah, I mean, there's the fell champ spawns. Those are good ones too. If you're lucky, you can do things like Navry or stuff and hope that you get something good. Otherwise, trade runs. That's one way I used to make lots of gold really fast was I would do trade runs and I'd sell the stuff that I got, the signs, the pinks, all that stuff. I'd sell the heck out of those things. So those are other good ways that you can get it too. So trade runs, champ spawns, selling old items, selling your points. No, you're not sure. Oh, a trade run. Basically what you do is to put it very simply, you go to the trade minister, you take on a task. He basically says, there's an order I need you to fill. You fill the order. And then what you do is you have to run it to the next city. If you teleport, use the moon gate. I don't think you can use the moon gate. If you recall or stuff like that. I'm not sure if you can recall. I'm not sure if you can, but in any case, you run. So, and if you run there and you do, you get better odds of getting something, you know what I mean? Than if you were to quote, cheat to get there. But you take it, they'll say, okay, I have an order for you to get 5 loaves of bread and 2 pairs of pants. You put it in the box and then you fill the box, you buy them there, fill the box, and then you run it to whatever city. So if it says, take this to Minok, you got to run to Minok and then give it to the trade minister there. Yeah. Trade runs. Usually, so the one in is near the... It's closer to the south of you, compass south of you. Moonglow has it near the docks. I do believe Vesper's near the docks. Britain is on the docks. Jellum, I think, is on the docks. I think most of them are by the docks. So, but you'll see it. It'll say Trade Minister. And yeah, and that's basically what you do. You just, you grab your stuff and then you run. Yeah. They're super fun. They're super easy. Yeah. They're super fun. They're super easy to do. I mean, it kills time. Sometimes you get really good stuff. Sometimes you don't. So it's kind of a crapshoot for that. But, I mean, it's a good way to make money. And you build loyalty with your cities. Yeah, do not use Moongate. Do not teleport. I mean, things will attack you. You'll get ambushed. So keep that in mind. If you have to go from, like, Minok to Moonglow, you'll have to sail there. Like, you'll have to run, and, like, I would run to the closest place to where you can sail directly to Moonglow, and you'll have to sail there. And sailing, I hated having to sail. But you can cancel, I think it is 2 or 3 trade orders. But you can't cancel more than that, because otherwise then you can't take a trade order for a while. Oh, yeah. No, that'll definitely take you time. Yeah. So, like, for example, if you're like, oh, I'm taking a trade order from Britain and it says Moonglow, and you're like, oh, I don't want to go to Moonglow, you can cancel that one and take a different one. But I think you can only do that 2 or 3 times. After that, then it'll lock you out from doing a trade order. So be sure you don't cancel a lot of trade orders. Take as many as you can. I find the best ones are the ones that make you sail. That make you sail from one place to another. Just be aware, if you have to go to Jellum, because it's an island, you will need a boat. So always have a boat in your pack. Always have a boat in your pack. If you're doing trade runs. I think that's the number one thing. Always have a boat. You're drinking all the free drinks. Hey, now. You gotta share. But yeah. Make sure you have a boat with you. And just, yeah, it's just basically picking one up, filling it, and then going to the next city. Yeah, boats are cheap. I mean, honestly, boats are super cheap. I recommend going to Takuno. I want to say it's Makoto. I want to say it's Makoto docks. And you can get a Takuno ship. So much better than like the old school ships. So get yourself a Takuno ship. They're a little bit bigger. If you have a Britannian ship, that's even better, but they're slow. But yeah, get yourself a Takuno ship. Yeah. Yeah, it's in Makoto. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, go there, go to the docks, and you'll be able to get yourself ready and go in there. They're fun. I used to do them all the time. Honestly, it was one thing I did in the mornings. I had a routine. Use your pumpkin rowboat for sailing and trade runs. See, there you go. There's that too. But yeah. Oh yeah, pirate hunting is another one. But I would recommend going with friends for pirate hunting. Because those can be not real good. But in any case, that would be... Oh no! I lost connection. That would be my suggestion. I mean, they're easy. They're fun. They waste time. Have to find a good map to use. You don't remember routes between cities. What are you using? Oh, thank you. What are you using? Are you using Classic UO, Classic Client, Enhanced Client? Enhanced Client's got a great map. Classic UO has a great map. Classic Client, it has a decent map. I mean, the problem is it's just that small circular map. The wiki has some maps. The wiki has maps of Britannia that you can take a look at. So, but yeah, that's what I would do. That's what I would do. I'm gonna bet 5 this time. I'm going all in, baby. Oh. Ooh, 135. I'm gonna pull my bet. Ooh. Oh, 3 of a kind. I'm gonna let it ride. Oh, no. Bummer. All right. And try 5 again. Ooh. Ooh, we're letting it ride. Oh, come on. Come on, come on. 3 of a kind. 3 of a kind. Dang it. No. We're gonna be out of chips soon. I'm gonna go back down to 4. No! No! Ah! I could have had so much right now. Oh, come on! Come on! 4 of a kind! I should have stuck with 5. Oh, that's stinky. I know. The one time I don't go in and it's 4 of a kind. Oh, man. All right, fine. We're going 5 again. Ooh. Let it ride. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let it ride. Come on, give me a 6. Please. Oh, boo. That's not very nice. That's not very nice at all. All right. Let's try it again. Ooh, no, I'm pulling. Nope, pulling. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. So, wouldn't have won anything anyways. So, all right. 1, 4, 5. I'm pulling. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it again. Yeah, I figured. We're gonna go 5 again. You know what? I'm gonna let it ride this time. Oh no! I'm gonna let it ride again. We could get a 1. I'm not good at this. All right, fine. We're going to 4. 2, 3, 4. Come on! 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we could get a 5. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, I know. We were doing great. Constant battle. To trade minister and Makoto, you were offered a reward. Yeah, Slim the Fence will offer you something. Yeah, Makoto has the ship that you need to buy. Oh, we could. But yeah, you can do the trade ministers in Britannia. And those I find easier. But yeah, but Slim the Fence they'll offer it to you. They're gonna offer it to you. We could get 3 of a kind. Dang it! Man, this is why you don't gamble. Let it ride, baby. We're doing it. Ah, crap. No. Whew. We only lost 8. Dang it. It's not good. We're losing all of our monies. 2, 4, 5. We could. Ooh. Let her ride. This isn't boding well for us. You know that, right? Why not? At this point. Oh, why not? At this point, you know. Yeah. That's about right. We're gonna do 4. All right. Swords of Prosperity, Darkened Sky. Oh, interesting. Continue. Is it? We could lose it all. There is a should be a dock master, I think. We just lost everything. Ooh, we just lost everything. We're poor. We're poor. Dang it. We're poor. Look, man. Look. Yep. Look. I just need a little bit more, okay? I just need a little bit more. Come on, you confront me a little bit more, right? Right? You confront me a little bit more. How about you give me 200 chips this time? Come on. It's okay. I'm good for it. Poor Hazard's like, no! All right. All right, we bet 5. Come on. Ooh, let it ride. We got 2. Come on, baby. Ooh. We just need a 3 or a 4. Why do you hate me? 5. We're betting 5. Come on now. 1 and a 2. Let it ride, baby. Partially responsible. We could get a 1. Come on. Why? Why do you hate me so much? By the way, this is how not to make... We're letting it ride. We're still letting it ride. Full house, baby. Full house. That's it. Yeah. Full house. Heck yeah. We win. See that? We're going to bet 5. You know, that was probably our last win of the day. Ooh, 2 6s. Come on. Ooh, 3 6s. Letting it ride, baby. Another full house. Oh, yeah. Lady Luck is smiling on us now. You know that's right. Thank you. Heck yeah. We're betting some more, baby. We're making monies. All right. We could get a 2. This is now not to make money, by the way. Ooh, we're letting it ride. Dang it. Oh, okay. It's fine. We got 2 6s. We're letting it ride. It's fine. We've got 2 6s. It's fine. 3 6s. Yes. Yeah. I think it is. I think it's 150K, I want to say. All right. Ooh, a 3 and a 1. Come on. We need a 3. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, we lost again. You finally found all your codes? Heck yeah! Oh, look. We'll be looking forward to it. Heck yeah. All right. We got 2 3s. We're letting it ride. Ooh. Ooh. We got 2 3s and 2 6s. We could get a full house. Yes! Full house, baby. Heck yeah. Hello, Day. Welcome, welcome. See? We got this. We got this. All right, let's 5. But the Fortune Fires Casino is so much fun. Ooh, 2 3 4. We're going to let it ride. Ooh, 2 3 4 4. We could still get 3 of a kind. Dang it. We did not get. Whew. All right, let's bet 2. Ooh, a 5 5 and a 6. Ooh, we could still get 3 of a kind. We did not, and we just lost 6. Well, we still have the 200 chips. So, but yes, this is the Fortune Fires Casino. It is a lot of fun. If you're just looking to have some fun, the great thing is you're not going to lose a lot of gold as long as you know how to play. Aw, love you guys too. Hugs. So, quick question. I heard, oh my gosh. What are you doing? Oh. All right. That was a good one. That was a good one. But yes, here's the Fortune Fires Casino. One of the few places that people don't really know about. But if you didn't know, now you do. But yeah, that's what you do. You come here, you have a good time, and it's so much fun. Oh my gosh. No. No. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. The only bad part is you will need like a rune book to get out of here, because if you don't have one, well, it is really pretty. It is really pretty. The bridal tent. It's so pretty. Catskills has some beautiful areas, honestly. Catskills really does have some beautiful areas. The one thing that you won't find, though, here is a moon gate. That is the one thing you will not find here. So getting back is a whole nother problem. That's why I definitely recommend you have a mage here, or at least a rune book, because otherwise you're going to be stuck here. I'm just kind of wandering around, checking to see if there's anything else Because, shards, every shard has their own, like, unique areas. Like I said, this is one of Catskill's unique areas. Because normally this is, like, just desert. It's just sand. It's a beautiful place, though. It's beautifully done. It's super pretty. Why was... Thanks for the follow. I don't know about you. That's a good one, but I don't know. You had to use the help button to get out once. Yep. So to use the help button, in case you are unfamiliar, this is a good chance to use it. So you go into the help button here. And character stuck. You choose it down. We are going to choose Britain. Can I use your spell? But no, I can't. I can't cast spells. But that's fine. I'm going to use Britain. And we're just going to wait. I'm frozen in place until it finally decides to let me go. I forgot to cash out my chips. Oh, well. Oh, the wells. So, yeah, we just chill. It's fine. You just chill and wait. Thankfully, I'll eventually get moved over to where I need to be. Yeah. No worries. Move that over there. Yeah, me too. I love going to the Fortune Casino sometimes. It's so much fun. The great thing is you can play and you're not gonna it's not gonna hurt anything. It's all in good fun. You know what I mean? But it's one of the little well-known places that people use nowadays. A lot of people know about it. And it's like, oh, it's actually a really fun place to go. It's a fun place to be sometimes. Where are some other places? There's some other great places to go. Yeah, you're welcome, Ronan. I always have fun doing this stuff. So where's another place that I can show you guys that is kind of a little well known, but it's a lot of fun. A lot of the places that I've gone to have been a lot of fun simply because I had, friends with me to kind of do it. And anytime you have friends with you, it's always so much more fun, I know exactly what I can show you guys. So, we all know that very soon, Trick or Treat is going to start up. Now, how many of you have done trick or treating? We're gonna do trick or treating when the time comes. But how many of you have done trick or treating in the past? In UO. Yeah, in-game. Not in real life. Sorry. Yeah, not in real life. In-game. How many of you have done trick-or-treating in the past? In-game. Because I'm gonna show you my favorite place to go trick-or-treating. Never? Never. Ooh. All right. So, my recommendation would be to okay, so you can easily make a macro that just says trick or treat, because that's really all you need. Okay? And one of the best places to go trick or treating, because you trick or treat with the NPCs. So you go to the NPCs and you say trick or treat. And one of the best places, they just stared at you. Oh, yeah. One of the best places to go trick-or-treating is here in the Royal City. And the great part is you could just jump any moon gate and you can go to the Royal City. So you go to the Royal City. All of these, almost every NPC that you see in this, there'll be a big loop. Almost every NPC that you see here, you can trick-or-treat. And basically what you do is you get your macro set up and it'll type trick-or-treat. And you get close to them and you go trick-or-treat, and then they'll give you candy, or they'll give you a special item. So yeah, that's what you do. You go to each one, and then you go trick-or-treat, and then you go trick-or-treat, and you just do that to add to all the NPCs. Yeah. You make sure you have a beggar. When does that start? That should be starting in the fall. Sometimes they will. Never anything like serious. It's all in good fun. But usually you'll get some candy. Every now and again, if you're lucky, you will get something special. But you need a beggar. And you go trick-or-treat, trick-or-treat. Now, begging is super easy to raise, honestly. Let me pull up the wiki here. Player wiki. Let's start begging. See. Yep. Training in Heartwood is nice. It's a good place to go. A safe place to go, actually. But yeah, you can get all sorts of nice things. You're not going to get anything like spectacular, but you're raising your skill, right? Okay, so trick or treat will give the targeting cursor. Targeting an NPC will give a trick or a treat. Most treats are candy. Tricks are varied from year to year, but can involve teleportation to a different location, temporary recoloring of clothing, or, quote, an evil twin stealing your candy. It's nothing you're not going to die. So you're a classic beggar and I don't have any skills. So what you do is you have a beggar and you walk up, you go trick or treat, target. Now, if you have a macro set, you can have a macro set that says target nearest, and then you can, target the nearest NPC. And that's the easiest way, honestly. And I mean, it takes all but like 2 minutes to set up. And what you do is you say, like I said, trick or treat, and then that's what you do. And then you can get one of these responses, trick that doesn't appear to have any more candy. Yeah, if so many people do it, you got to give them time to reset. So once you say it, give them time, and then you can go back. That's why what I do is I do a big loop around the whole thing, and then I'll wait like a minute or two, and then I'll go back and do the loop again, and then, yeah. But if you have multiple people doing it, I mean, it's going to take a lot longer for it to reset. Oh, aren't you cute? Want something really special? Of course you do. Here you go. Enjoy. All right, this better not spoil your dinner. Rare items only are available to GM beggars. So you have to have a GM beggar if you want to get those super rare items. In the past, they've been like spiderwebs, miniature guillotine, Iron Maiden, skulls and a pike, skeletal torso and head, a chair and a ghost costumes. Yeah, I mean, the list, let me click on this. The list goes on. No, you don't need a costume. I mean, you can wear one if you want, but you don't need a costume. No. So yeah, so they had all sorts of stuff from 2006 all the way up. But yeah, I mean, there's so many different items. Last year, they had 3 decorative Halloween masks from Grimm. And then in the pumpkin patches and then the graveyards, they had those. But with Trick or Treating 2022, they had the pumpkin centerpiece, plays a scary sound when locked down and activated inside a house. A black pumpkin that can be hued with dyes, pigments, and natural dyes. That one was really pretty. It has the flowers all around it. Super, super pretty. But yeah, like you can see, trick-or-treating, all those items. So keep an eye, on this kind of stuff. But there's lots of stuff that you can get from trick-or-treating. The Flaming Scarecrow was one of them. That one was super, super popular for a while. The massive dragon jack-o'-lantern house add-on with the dragon breathing the fire and everything. That was another one. Hello. Welcome for the follow. Thank you for the follow. So that one was another really, really popular one. Yeah. Yes, they're all available. They're all available yet. So when you go trick-or-treating, you have a chance at any of these. So that's why I'm saying when you go trick-or-treating, do keep in mind that, the odds of getting like a very specific one, you may be at it for a while. You're not going to get, you're not going to get this. You know what I mean? It's going to take a while for you to get to that point. But these were all items that were added. Keep an eye out for the published notes. Obviously it'll let you know if there are any, any that aren't available, any that are new that are available every year. So do keep an eye on that. No, you're not going to get me to say anything beforehand. You're just going to have to wait and see if there's any changes to that. Not saying there will be, not saying there won't be. I'm just saying you're going to have to wait. So, but, all you need is a beggar. It's super easy, like I said, to do. Basically, all you have to do is you start up with a beggar and you go to Heartwood and you just use your begging skill. And, you just keep doing it. It's super easy. I mean, begging is one of those super easy skills that you just kind of keep doing, and eventually, you just get to a GM. It's super easy. Otherwise, you probably can find a lot of pinks and blues, because that seemed to be it seemed to be found on a lot of vendors for a while. It's super popular amongst the fall time. So TOT usually is Treasures of Takuno. So, yeah, but I've seen people use TOT for Trick or Treat too. But I would recommend if you're getting a beggar ready, do it now. Buy up all the pinks and blues you can find now, because very soon the prices on those go up, because more and more people are like, oh, I'm going to get, a beggar ready. I need to buy pinks and blues, and people raise the prices of it because obviously, more and more people are going to be creating beggars. So I would recommend, always getting them, earlier rather than later for your beggars. So do that, and then you will be ready for the time when it comes down to. But yeah, all these NPCs, that's what you do. But like I said, I would go to the Royal City. It's the easiest place to get all of your stuff. It's got a ton of NPCs right there, and you can go in the towns too. And if you get bored, you can always go to like Luna, talk to the NPCs around here, and be like, trick or treat to those. Anywhere there's an NPC, you can, they're not all guaranteed to give you one, but yeah. I see a lot of people in Britain doing it. So, I mean, Britain is a pretty popular city, and that's just because there's the most NPCs in Britain. So there's that. But yeah, that's just my, my little tip, for trick or treat time, because I know that's coming up, and I hear a lot of people, saying, oh, I'm going to do trick or treat this year, and then they wait until late September to start a character for it, and they're like, why are the scrolls so expensive? And it's like, well, because now they are. So I recommend buy them up while you can, and then go for it from there. So, and then you wait to use the pinks until the end. Never use them in the beginning. Wait to use them at the end. That way you can just go, oh, I've got 16 points in pinks, and I can go to 84 and then just use those, and I'm GM. So, unless you really want to, I can't tell you what to do, but I just find it makes it that much more rewarding in my opinion. Pink slips. But yeah, I would definitely do it that way. Yeah. Hmm. So yeah. Yeah. It's my peach water. It's weird. I love it though. I love it though. But anyways, that's going on with there. So yeah, lots of fun to do. Also, if you are gearing up for Artisan Fest this year, start your BODs now. Get your BODs out and ready because yeah, you'll want to get those in. Hmm. Oh, sure. Nope, that makes sense. But yeah, BODs are another one that you're going to want to start getting together. And I know it sounds like it really sounds crazy to start thinking about this now. We're in August, right? But think about it. We're only 4 months until the end of the year. So, and you got to figure a month for each, well, roughly, we'll say a month, for the things happening. So I would definitely say, start doing, I know a lot of people come the end of summer, that's what they're focused on. They're focused on the end of the year. So my suggestion would be the event. The event's finishing up September 1st, I believe. So you don't have a whole lot of time for that one. Make sure you do that. New Legacy. If you have not started New Legacy, you need to get into it now. So yeah, play New Legacy. Like I've said a million times, if you are looking to, like, you play a lot of tamer mages, you want a tamer mage, it is super easy to make a tamer mage on New Legacy. You literally can go from 0 to GM as a tamer mage within like 2 days. 2 days. That's it. And you could easily, if you went from start to finish a whole day, let's say just literally an entire day, you could do the whole thing and be a GM tamer, GM mage. It's that easy. It's crazy. And then, once everything happens, you can port that character over to whatever shard of your choice, and it's already ready to go. I mean, you spent little to no time, making a tamer mage, and now you can just port it over wherever. So get that done now. Get your stuff in now as far as, what you want to do, in New Legacy, all that great stuff. So, get that done as quickly as you can. I know I'm getting everything kind of done and together for myself because I'm excited. You haven't picked your character in New Legacy? That's okay. That's okay. I have a character over there. I am excited about it. I am super happy. Yeah, I can't wait. I cannot wait. So lots of fun stuffs. I'm excited about it. But yeah, New Legacy. And then, of course, then we have our usual stuff like the Artisan Fest. You haven't made one on New Legacy. Ooh, Blue, you're running out of time. You need to make one. New Legacy. It's super fun. And the story is amazing. The story truly is amazing. And like I said, making a character is so easy. Making a character is so easy. And there are a lot of people that are willing to help out, on getting started or helping you do certain things. So yeah, I would seriously say, spend a day. Cause really, what have you got to lose? What have you got to lose? If you're finding, hey, I've done everything I wanted to do on, on production, or you're doing the event and you're like, hey, it's going to be a while. I don't want to sit and do the dungeon. You can do, New Legacy in that time. Yep. Aklo is where you start. Aklo is where you start. You start there in the gate and everything, and you get to pick your family name and everything else. If you are confused, if you are like, I don't know, am I doing this right or stuff like that, we did do a play with me. On New Legacy. So it's super easy to check that out too. So yeah, it is. It's so much fun. I mean, I'm so like, I'm bummed that so many people haven't given it, an opportunity, a full like opportunity. I think you're missing out. I shouldn't say so many people. I just people generally speaking, that I've talked to, you know, more like in my social circle, I should say. I had to pause. Yeah, I know, Blue. I'm telling you, it's so much fun. The story's a lot of fun. It's very engaging. And like I said, it's nowhere near anything, as, time consuming as like trying to make a character on a production shard. Yeah. I mean, you can make one the production shard way on New Legacy, but I would say go through the narrative. The narrative is a lot of fun. It really is. It's a good story. And it kind of gives you insight as to what's going on now with everything going on. Yeah. See, you give it a chance. Give it a chance. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. I think you will be. But yeah, and like I've heard so many good things. I've played it. I had so much fun. I really, really did. But yeah. Yes and no. Yes and no. They've already talked about like the shattering. So, Patriarch, welcome. You will need to move a character. You'll need to move a character because you have to have room to transfer the character over there. So you'll need to move a character. I recommend moving than deleting. Yeah, if you can transfer a character, yeah. You're welcome. Yeah. I recommend transferring a character rather than just deleting it because that's a lot of work. Unless it's just like a character that has no skills, no nothing. You just use it as like a mule or something. But yeah, you do and you don't, Blue. You do and you don't. I think it's super cool that you can you create your own like with your last name and everything else. I think it's super cool because you've created like your own path. And I love that. I love that. Like you have your own, your own legacy to follow. Yep, very true, Ronan. Yes, kind of, I think. I can't really fully answer that. I can't really fully answer that one. I would just say get in there and, do it now. Sooner rather than later. I mean, you don't want to miss, like, one of the things that, I will say one of the things, if you want, like, the Manticore, super cool pet, my favorite thus far as New Legacy it goes. And once it comes to production, it's going to be my favorite. The Manticore, like, it's one of those things where it's not something that you're going to get like, oh, I'll just do this and I'll get it right away. No, it's not. If you want like a Sidriel, that's going to take time. If you want, the mayor, that's going to take time. If you want, all these things, they're going to take time. Yeah, that's true too. That's true too. I would highly recommend giving it a shot. It's fun. Well, yes, they do, kind of. They have what's called the draw worm, and it's a colored like dragon. And it comes in a variety of colors, including blue. So, let me see if I can find it. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, let me... I'm spelling it wrong. I know I am. Oh, goodness. I'm spelling it wrong. I know I am. Let me see. The correct spelling. There it is. DRAALWYRM. There it is. Boom. All right. I think it might be. It's one of these. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, there's the antiquities, too. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. The juvenile manticore. Super cute. Drawworm. Dragon bestiary from the Crimson Dragon or Richter. Lure acquired from the Vesper Museum Trader. Drawworms can spawn in 8 different colors. Utilize a totem of chromatic fortune for an increased chance at rare colors. You can find in 3 different locations in the Lost Lands. So there you go. Those are the 3 locations. I do believe, let me double check, but I'm almost positive. Yes, that's what I thought. There is a color chart. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Color chart. They are writable. They are writable. See? There it is. It's in blue. Or they have a darker blue. Or they have like a shiny blue. Look at that. And they are writable. They're writable. Yes. So yeah, they're like they are like the what I ride on Europa. I'm spacing out on the name now and I don't know why. Yep, they're that little guy. The happy little guy. But yeah, you ride them. You ride them. See? You can ride them. But you got to do the Vesper Antiquity Hunt, which is this. Setting in. Yeah, see a petrified worm egg, and that costs 1,000. So, yeah. That's the thing. You know, yeah. I mean, there's the antiquities. So basically what it is you hunt monsters in dungeon, or you dig up treasure chests, or battling legendary foes. Antiquities can be identified by acquiring a museum archival form from the cataloger at the Vesper Museum. Scribes can also craft museum archival forms. Present your completed archival form to the cataloger and earn special recognition for being the first to discover a unique antiquity, and have your discovery recorded in the museum antiquity ledger. And yes, it's for everybody to see. Undiscovered items will earn 1 archaeologist token. Choose to keep your discovery for your personal collection or donate your discovered antiquity to the Vesper Museum for a chance to have put it on display for all to see in the museum display area. Donated antiquities are worth further archaeologist tokens depending on the item's condition. Weathered, aged, remarkable, exquisite, and pristine are worth 20 tokens. To battle legendary foes. Oh yeah, legendary foes are fun. The museum display area updates daily and will randomly display donated antiquities along with the information about the player that discovered them. Earn archaeologist tokens for each unique discovery you record, as well as each antiquity you donate to the museum. Spend your archaeologist tokens at the museum trader for unique rewards. Track your contributions and discoveries against other players and guilds on the Vesper Museum Top Donators Leaderboard. I think this just gives... I think this just gives the colors. I don't know its specific skills. That I couldn't tell you offhand. But I mean, it's one of those things where, I mean, I don't even know. I mean, you'd have to work like really hard to get 1,000 tokens doing the Vesper Antiquities. So, I mean, it'd take you a lot. Because, I mean, you got to think about it. Each item that you pick up, each item that you find, you know, a weathered antiquity is only worth 1 token. So you'd need like 1,000. You know, aged antiquities, you'd need like 500 of them. You know what I'm saying? So it would take you a lot. But that's why I'm saying you gotta, you know, you gotta do it. You gotta start now before it's too late. So, I mean, it's a lot, but they're pretty darn cool. Not gonna lie, they're pretty darn cool. Yeah, a famed adventures bullwhip. Come on. I'm gunning for that one. I'm getting for that one the reward title, and I want the worm egg. Those are the ones I'm looking for. Oh, and the medallion. I want the medallion. Yeah. So I'm just stacking up those points. That's what I'm doing. I'm stacking up them points as best I can. Let's try and get mine. You gotta stack them points. Stack them up. But, I mean... like I said, these are things that you're missing out if you're not doing it in if you're not going to the if you're not doing it on New Legacy, you're missing out. You really are. And it's a shame because it's a lot of fun. And I think more people and you know who I'm talking about. My social circles, I'm looking at you. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. But there's a lot that's, I mean, we're coming towards the end of the year, and that always usually means that there is a lot to do yet. There is always a lot. I don't think so. This is my house. It sits right on the sign. See? Yeah. It's a lot of fun. Thank you so much for the follow. What am I doing here? What are you doing here? This is my house. My little shack. Trinsic to Moonglow is a good one. Yeah. It takes a while. It'll kill time, and you know, sometimes you get some really cool stuff. Sometimes you get some really cool stuff that you can sell. I think the best item I got was a taming pink, and it was a high taming pink. And like, yeah, it was a really nice one. Because it used to be that 0.1 was like 2 mil per 0.1, So those are nice. Those are great ways to make gold like really fast. At least I want to say that. The gambling debts are coming in. Yeah, I think, you know what? I should double check. It's been a hot while since I used to do them all the time. I did. Yeah, see? Yep. Let me tell you, there are some of them that are worth like a lot. See if you can do trade run. Trader quests. Yeah, and it gets that's also a good point. I just saw that. It's also a really good point is it kind of sets you up for Krampus, because that, you know, that comes at the end of the year too. Because you got to do that for Krampus. So if you've never done Krampus, this is basically what you do. Everybody does trade runs to try and get him to spawn. Let's see, filling the order, making the delivery. There's Slim. One in a set of storybooks. Yep. Random NPC guild sign. It took me forever to get all of them, by the way. Random resources for blacksmithing, carpentry, tailoring, and imbuing. Yes. And a random 0.1 to 1.0 scroll of transcendence, positive karma, and city love. I think the highest I got was like, the best one I got was like a 0.8 in taming. I want to say it was like a 0.8 in taming. And it was like, at the time, it was like 2 mil per 0.1. So I had gotten 16 mil right off the top, which was really nice, because it was like, oh, shoot. And that's what really got me really hooked on it, was the fact that I could make gold really good and really fast when you get the right scrolls. And then, like I said, the guild signs, I have a full set of the guild signs, and that took forever to get. Yep, and then there's special titles that you can get. Magnet, I have that one. 100, and like, the more trade orders you do, you get special titles from the menu. So lots of great things can come from doing the trade runs. No, that's not bad at all. Like I said, there were quite a few that, you know, you can get some really, really nice scrolls and make some really good gold off that. They're repossessing the shack. Do you need to keep that note? The one about looking for the guy in Fell to fence my goods? You can keep it. It's kind of one of those things that you can kind of put on the side. ¿Dónde estás? My little house in Catskills. My little house in Catskills. Mi casa. Mi casa. Catskills. Yes, hugs. But yeah, there's so many fun things that you can do, and these are just, you know, some of the small things that you can do to kind of kill time and have some fun with it. There's lots coming up yet. We know it's getting towards, it's crazy to say this, it's getting towards the end of the year, and this is insane. Yeah, I always enjoy coming to Catskills. I love Catskills. Catskills will always have a special place in my heart. It really will. But yeah. Well, thank you. I'm not in real life, though. No coordination. But yeah, I mean, there are little things like that you can do that are so much fun. They're so much fun. And like, you can sit there and chat with friends and just have a good time doing that. You know, you can do like your own little kind of thing, you know, who can do it for an hour, you know, give each other, you know, you sit there and you go, okay, everybody gets 1,000, you know, chips. Whoever comes out with the most, you know, wins. You know what I'm saying? And you could do little things like that, little contests and stuff amongst friends, and just have a good time. So these are little fun things you can do in UO that I think have gone long forgotten, but they're there. They're there, and you can have a lot of fun doing them. You can have a lot of fun doing them. Yes, hugs, hugs, hugs. Hugs, hugs, hugs. But yeah, this is always fun. I love doing this. Oh, bye-bye. But yeah, we'll talk more Friday. I mean, we'll talk more on Friday, and we love our chill Fridays. Last Friday was not chill, but this Friday should be a chill Friday, and we're going to have some fun, and we're just going to chat it up. So if you have any questions for me or anything like that, anything you'd like to see, please, by all means, go and sit there and say, hey, I'd love for you to, showcase this, or I'd love for you to come here, or, if you have a, house you'd like to show me, anything like that, please, by all means, say, hey, can you do this? And I'll be there. As far as this week goes, let's see. For this week, what have we got going on? Well, Monday we had Napa Valley. Tuesday we had Legends and Great Lakes. Now tomorrow there is Drachenfels. Keep in mind that's European time, so it's going to be sometime in the afternoon. Then we have on Saturday, keep in mind because this goes Monday through Sunday. So on Saturday, there's the Baja Governors Meeting, and on LS is SunderClan. That'll be on LS. As far as times are concerned, it is 8 p.m. CDT, and Baja is 7 p.m. PDT. And then, of course, Sunday, then you have Sonoma, which is a 6 p.m. PDT. You have Catskills, the family, which is at 8 p.m. EDT. Then you have Izumo, and there's some other events that are going on. Sonoma Britain Fair Days, it's a game night. Catskills, the family, is Open Wounds. Izumo is at 9 p.m. JST. Sakura is at 10 p.m. JST. So make sure that you take a look at all of the times, and make sure that you really take a look at them and line them up with your time. So I always, when it's like the Japanese events, I always put in the date and the time, and put in to whatever your time zone is, and then you'll be able to see when that is for you. But there's that going on. And then we will reconvene Friday, and we'll go over what's coming up the next few days so that you don't miss those up until we get back to you on Wednesday, and then we'll talk about the next one. And then we're going to keep doing that. We're going to go back to doing that and talking about the EM events that are coming up and everything. So in case you're looking for something to do, and I'll talk about it again on Friday, so don't worry. But in case you're looking for something to do, tomorrow is the Drachenfels EM event. Then there is nothing scheduled for Friday. So this weekend's got lots planned, though. All right. I can't believe it, but yeah, it's that time again. Wah, wah. It's that time. Sad, sad, sad. But we will be back. I will be back here tomorrow early morning. So if you'd like to wake up with me and join me, I will be on the Japanese Shard Mizuho tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. So if you'd like to join me then. Otherwise, I will see you on Friday at our usual time, 3 p.m. Eastern. So, thank you so much, Hazard. Thanks for joining us today. Yeah. I had a lot of fun today. Hopefully you did too. Hopefully it kind of showed you some stuff that you can do with some friends or just have some fun with. Lots of stuff to do in UO. Always something to do. All right, guys. Thanks again for joining me today. Don't forget to hit the follow button, subscribe button, all that great stuff. Hit that like button. It really helps us out in the algorithm. Lets us know what you like what you see, and puts us at the top of the list when you search for Ultima Online. Be sure to follow all of our social media accounts. It's where you're going to find some interactive posts and so much more. Speaking of So much more. Tomorrow is Throwback Thursday, so be sure to sign up for the social media accounts so that you don't miss out on those. UO.com, your number one source of all things Ultima Online. And heck, while you're there, so go ahead and sign up for the newsletter. It's how you're going to stay in the know about UO. There's the forum. If you have an active account, you can just log in and you can talk to fellow players and all that great stuff. Finally, the Discord. Don't forget to join us there because that's where we can live chat with you guys and everything. You can chat with fellow players, ask questions, the whole deal. And more importantly, more fun is the fact that when we do giveaways, they're right there. So you're going to want to be a part of that so you don't miss out on any of them or any news or fun stuff. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, Blue. Thank you so much for joining me today. I had a lot of fun. Hopefully you did too. Yeah, so I hope you all have a great day, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Stay safe out there. And as always, be good to each other. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.